What's up, gamers? Welcome to what I can only describe as the Wood Elf movie. Uh, I'm not going to challenge you guys to watch it all. I fully understand that most people will not watch much of it compared to my other stuff as it's really long, but we're wrapping this up. We're gonna claim some final trees. We're gonna complete some quest battles we haven't completed so far. I do think I need to specify at the end of last video during my thankfulness segment at the end, I had described how I had gotten a job in my industry because of YouTube, or had the confidence to do so. I should probably specify that's way back when I started YouTube. And now I am, I'm in my generation, I'm decently young, so I'm always looking for new opportunities. But I kind of implied that, oh, I just gotten one. And when I was rewatching the footage to make this episode, I thought that was something I should specify. But, yeah, what I'd predicted at the end of last episode is coming true. The footage is going to be faster, I'm going to be spitballing it, and it's a longer video. But I did want to get out of the way so I could put out both this content and probably get to work on Cetra, which is going to be a 2 or 3 episode series. Just, fun little series. And then maybe, what else? Then I have the Skaven. Cetra, I don't know. I've started to review the footage. Maybe it'll end up being a way shorter series. That's why I'm thinking maybe 2 episodes. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if any of my series so far have only been 2 episodes. That seems pretty outlandishly short, but it'll be something we'll have to look at. There's going to be a lot of work to be done once I'm even done with these series, because then I'm going to be recording new ones and editing it. So, this train isn't slowing down at this stop. We're going to keep going hard. What are we doing in game now that I've gotten the outro out of the way? We're still fighting the dwarves. We're on the final push against them. We have these ogres. Norska is becoming less of a threat. The ogres are a bigger threat. Or the skin ogres, like the skinners, or whatever they're called. This northern front's pretty good. I don't think we look much over at our initial settlement. So the fact that I'm looking at the timeline. We don't look at our initial settlement too much, which makes me think it's all but secure. There's little to no conflict on the left side of the map anymore. Now, there would be if we decide to go for that southern settlement, but for now, we'll just be visiting the left side of the map once a turn just to capture some points, because we're a pretty expansive empire over there, to the point where we could probably reasonably give up some land and not face any hardships. But it's just going to be a case of we're going to keep pushing the advantage over there and doing what we can do, and then we just have a couple probably dark elf threats to wrap up, and then the left side of the map will be completely secure. And then it'll be Central, Cetra, all these other bigger name threats that we've been dealing with that we're going to have to save scum and worm our way through. I am kind of starting to look at what I want to do for my next campaign, like my next actual recorded campaign. I'm actually going to do some Darktide stuff before then, because I'd only filmed 5 episodes of Darktide at this point, and I really love that game. I'm going to be doing a mega episode. Probably not the length of this. It's probably going to be 30 minutes. But it's going to be a power episode of literally 5-6 times speed going through. Because it's going to be all about leveling up and getting better. And getting better equipment. Because I'm going to set some goals for myself. And then the actual fighting our way through is gonna end up being 20 times speed. I'm just going to dictate what happened. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. We're working really hard, or I'm working really hard. Yeah, guys, I'm not schizophrenic. There's not voices in my head, I promise. I'm not trying to do like a whisper mic thing where I'm talking quieter. I'm just a bit worn out. I should probably be chugging some Monster. I mean, it's 3 in the afternoon. I'm good. But, yeah, we have a lot to do. I've got to capture some more of these world root settlements. All the while, my mind's pretty occupied. So let's keep pushing those Norscan settlements. We're going to technically be making the same sort of push on the... I think all of these wars are going pretty much the same. They have 1-2 armies involved in them. We're pushing for peace or complete elimination. And we have a army on the front, like pushing the settlements. Then we have an army defending our back line. I think some of these we have, I think Norska is the only one we have a 2 army or 3 army front. But then against the dwarves, we have maybe technically 2 armies because, yeah, we've got 2 armies there. But they're also fighting like the skin ogres, but we just eliminated the dwarves pretty much, so that was that. I can't wait to play dwarves, dude. It's gonna be so much fun. But now we're going to probably split that front too on both sides of this mountain range. But with world roots, we can always like teleport and reinforce. No, it's a 4 army front. Holy cow. Cetra, we do have a 2 army front. We have one in the south, one in the north. They're not able to reinforce each other. But then up north, we have one obviously at our world tree, our most valuable settlement. But then all the other settlements, we have, I think, one in the north, kind of holding a central settlement, reinforcing all those settlement garrisons with a smaller army size. And then we have our main army sweeping on through there. But then over to the west, we have a north and a south army as well. Soon we'll be moving those armies, I think, once we secure it more. That is completely up in the air, though, because I only reviewed some of this footage. Getting a bit more reactionary. We got the Norscan trolls on us. I honestly can't wait to play that faction either. I've been wanting to do like a really powerful lord army. I mean, technically we've done that, but like we did Khorne. But like focusing his upgrades is a completely different story than otherwise. I don't know, just word save lords are pretty fucking crazy. I've seen some like 100% ward saves back in the day on Warhammer 2. You can't really do that anymore, but I have definitely seen some pretty insane and crazy, yeah, I'm gonna describe it as crazy, like ward saves and defensive ones that can make or break a doom stack, and that really encourages you to actually play the game and like power through it, you know, because then you're gonna have to fight those battles, because he's not going to weigh that heavy in auto resolve for sure. He's just going to, I don't know what the fuck the lords in auto resolve do. They just kind of chill. They don't really fight it hard. I mean, I have seen some really heavy auto resolves where you have like only 2 units and you're fighting 20, and then it's like, yeah, you won. I'm like, that's absolutely insane. That is baffling. What in the heck are you talking about? You're speaking some nonsense to me. That was a long ass break, but I got some Sprite cranberry. So we're pushing all the points we were before. I think I probably had some thoughts in my head about fucking with Arkin the Black. I don't want to say the wrong name. I almost said what? Niamet or whatever. The really bad guy. The god of death. I mean, we got so many cool mounts, though. We got, like, people riding dragons and stuff. This is badass. I love this. We're gonna keep pushing it, though. I wouldn't mind going to claim the Vortex. I wish that there was certain places of power with the Wood Elves that you could still claim, even with, like, even like a 4 building settlement. That'd be so, like, you still have to build a totem, but I wish like maybe capitals you could build 4 buildings. I don't know, I'm talking out my ass. It's a great campaign, it's fun. Probably the only reason I think that is because I wasn't playing it right. In all honesty, if I played the campaign right, it probably would have gotten done way before it got done in this campaign. Like, if I just went for the trees, maybe for some of their surrounding areas to get them repopulated, and then just had an army at each forest defending from threats, that probably would have been optimal. Like, yeah, it's not painting the world, it's not domination, it's not what I'm used to. I mean, I'm like a dwarf player. I'm a dwarf Skaven player, but you know, it's a way to play them. I would have to say it's blatantly incorrect. It doesn't fit lore wise. It doesn't fit system wise. You know, you're making inefficient money from each settlement just to field what, 2 more armies maybe in this campaign. I was fielding extra 2 armies for all this. I was putting in all this effort, doing these world tree things that I could have done either way, but I'm putting in all this effort. Yeah, per world tree you can have about 1 army. So what? That's 3 in Bretonia, 3, 4, and then elsewhere it's like 8 armies. You can have an army per thing. I don't get why I was so desperate to overextend, thinking that, yeah, those extra armies were worth it. I mean, it's not an inefficient way of play. Like, it's wrong, blatantly. Like, I don't know how else to say it other than, like, it's literally wrong. Like, I'm just now, I'm not saying it would have happened even quicker, but I'm getting my final army set up for my legendary lords and stuff, and I just can't help but think that if I'd played the traditional way, maybe I'd have like 3, 4 trees by now, because I'm pretty sure I went for a short victory. I always go for a short victory. I try to complete at least a few victory conditions and then plow my way through to get maybe a short, medium length victory. I mean, I, yeah, including like the Skaven campaigns and stuff, I didn't actually get a short victory. But I guess there's also some merit to getting campaign victory objectives, like the quest battles and stuff. Because in the Vortex campaigns, which is, I guess if we're talking about this like practically, that's what I like grew up on, quote unquote. In the Vortex campaigns, you're plowing your way through, but you can win with, 3, 4 provinces maybe. I don't think that's right. Like, I think maybe you probably have to expand a bit more than that. Debatably. It's up in the air. Who knows? But you have to expand a bit more in that, and then I'm going back and forth, to be honest. I'm unsure. I will have to save my criticisms for when I play the Vortex campaign, quite frankly. I can't speak on it now, as I might just be blatantly incorrect. There's probably going to be a pretty large gap in recording after maybe this battle or a little bit after it. I'm trying to get to the 20-minute mark before I take a break from recording and go relax. I already took one big break today. That was, I had class and I also had work. But I would really like to just chill. Like, I filmed a pretty stressful Brotato today, and you guys will know which one that is. There's only one Brotato with like 32 losses in it. So that's something. But then I'm just kind of like worn out today. And sometimes I just need a little bit of a break after all that. And I'm not trying to put on you guys. I'm just informing you guys that there might be like a shift in tone, because right now I'm just like kind of quiet, like, a little bit tired, whatever. Nothing major, but then there's probably going to be a point where I'm like, okay, it is fucking baller, like very happy, whatever the fuck. 'Cause, that'll come in time. It always does. Holy cow. I'm I'm editing this while I'm getting the slog out, and made a community post about that, about getting a lot of videos out there today, or yesterday, or the day before, so you guys know when this is being edited. I don't know. It's probably gonna like absolutely trash my algorithm, but I'm okay with that. As long as they get out there, that's okay with me. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, no, we fucking lost the absolute shit out of that battle. Holy cow, that was horrible. 1 second. I'm gonna see if what we're about to do is correct. Are we about to do a quest battle in the forest? Let's see. We got to close all these battles, or all these armies, the horde armies that appear to invade the forest. That is to make the world tree sanctified. We are going to make the world tree a great place to live. It's going to be awesome. We're going to secure the Bretonian forest. It would be kind of mortifying to me if you could, oh yeah, no, I remember this. I'm running, this section of the video I'd probably call like running for our lives. Because I overextended in 2 places. I overextended against the dwarves, and I overextended against the, who's the other one? I overextended against the dwarves, and I overextended against Norska. And they really pushed that advantage on me for a few turns. I had to like run around in circles. It's not exactly what I want to happen, but it's something. And every time I get another one of these tree settlements, I have to completely rip out everything they own. Like, I have to remodel their entire house. They are really bad designers. I don't know how they field 2 full-sized armies when I get their settlement, and their settlement, I get, 1 second, I get their army settlement, right? And then I get their armies with their settlements, so reasonably, unless they have a different technology tree, and they're paying like less, or they're microing on like army costs with skills that they suddenly lose when they join my side or something. Unless any of those are happening, the case is that I guess the way I describe it is that they are cheating. A lot of words to just say they're cheating. Yeah, no, they're outright cheating. It's what, has to happen. It's the way they keep up against you, because they don't really build cities the way they should. I mean, it'd be great to see an AI that builds cities perfectly to field maximum amount of armies. Because then when you take it, it's really rewarding, because it's like, oh, I fought their 4 armies to get here. And then you're fighting, you get a 4 army worth city, or like group of cities, but that doesn't really happen in the main game, which is alright. Holy cow, yeah, we're being run down in 2 places, over in Norska and over here. That's pretty crazy. I do not really like dealing with that, so I keep pushing this as well as I can. I mean, I think Dryda might join me soon, which I think her army can recruit some unique stuff. I'm unsure though. Maybe it can't. I mean, she has all those unique like bears and spiders and stuff. Oh my. Bears and spiders and pigs, oh my. But I don't know if she can actually recruit them. Dude, I realize I sound so somber. So this has probably not been the most entertaining. Yeah, I'm going to step away. I'm going to rejuvenate and come back. Good morning, gamers. I almost said good morning, Vietnam, but I don't think that'd be correct. This was just one of those videos. There's only been a couple videos where I wasn't able to voice it over in one night. I'd have to say like 5. Most videos I edit one day. So, it's a couple hours of editing. I'll edit like 2 videos and then voice over 2 videos my next non-working day. Or some bullshit like that. It was just one of those days where I don't fucking know. I'm sick as hell. So yesterday was the last recording. So you guys are catching me the morning after. Turns out I'm sick. And pretty violently so. I'm congested and I have a headache. I'm kind of suffering and dying a little bit here. It's awful. It's gonna get better though. It's one of my rest days. So I do 2 days on, 1 day off. I've talked about this before. But I don't take my pain meds. I'm not going to get into what medication I use because I think that could be that could be rough language for somebody who is an addict or something. It reminds them of it. Then typically I don't really care what I say, but this isn't like some political thing. It's just me trying to be like polite. But yeah, I have pretty bad headache. I'm a little bit sick, but I didn't take my my normal stuff for my chronic pain because I don't want to fuck my liver taking it every day. That's all I'll say on it. So if I sound a little bit quivering in my voice or something, that I'm only dying a little bit. I promise. I'm all good. Let's keep pushing our advantage on Norska. What's happening over here? We're about to meet up with Kislev. I wonder if Kislev will hate us or they'll like us. Typically, I think they'd be fine with us. I also love that dude, I'm pretty sure that's the faction that owns that tree down there. He's trying to ally with me. He's like, we don't want any trouble. Please don't come take our tree. Or that might be the case. I might also be full of shit. But we'll see what we're doing. Let's keep pushing it forward. We're pushing on 2 different dwarf clans. Krazeka Ghoul or whatever. Krazeka Crack. And then the other one. This is making me hopeful to play dwarves. I honestly can't wait to play Warhammer 2 with you guys. Because that main campaign's pretty fun. Like, yeah, there's so much quality of life things that we have now that I'll probably suffer not having, but Warhammer 2 is what I was like bred on. It's what I grew up on. It's what I play the most of, and I also just love the shit out of it. It's I don't want to say like it's a great. It's a great game. It still has a lot of players. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite games. I don't want to say of all time, but probably of all time. There's a couple of those that, of my actual favorite games of all time that are taking some prep time to go on this channel. I know Citizen Sleeper, I have a plan. I'm going to make a video essay about it, because it is my favorite game ever made. Like, legitimately my favorite game ever made. And it cannot be understated. I don't think I can express it properly how much it means to me. And then there's a couple other games like that that'll be on here in the really long term. Like some Halo titles and stuff, because, I'm... what are we about to do? Is this some sort of quest battle? This quest battle probably sucks. Oh, it does. I remember this quest battle, yeah. This quest battle sucks, I hate it. Defending the World Tree. So we're going to actually... It's going to be ultra sped up so you guys don't have to see me fail at it multiple times. And also, I may have a section edited out where I want AFK to look up strategies for it. But shh, you don't know that. But no, there's some games that I'm fully willing to be honest. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I don't want to say like insecure in my masculinity or whatever. Like, I'm very secure in my masculinity. There's a couple games that if I play, I cry. Like Citizen Sleeper, talking about it right now, I'm getting emotional. Like, it was such a good game. Halo games, I played them with my dad, still do. Drop me in a death match with my dad, I will cry. There's some of those games that are going in the channel a long way away. That they will have to be heavily scripted. I will have to, like, I can't even do this. Like, the ramble commentary. Can't even do that. There's going to have to be, probably, like, voiced over, heavily edited stuff. Like, videos with, like, a story and stuff, so I don't have to, like, just talk about me or talk about the game. I mean, that's something. Is I want to do all the games I have on my computer for you guys, because I've played them all and I love them all, and I want to share all my experiences. It's only gone worse. I'm not sure about recording today. I'm gonna for sure finish this video. This video is going to probably be a little bit strange. I think maybe all goes well, 1% of people are watching at this point, or 0.6%. Depends on if we have over 100 views. Probably don't. So 0.6% of people watching at this point. Yeah, no, I apologize for low quality voice work. Yesterday I was tired. Today I'm, sick. It's not the ideal stuff. It's still me. It's still my personality. So I don't see any reason to, like, actually stop it. To look at, this is a great defensive point. I wonder what could go wrong with this defensive point, really. Yeah. It's not like they spawned fucking on top of us. It pisses me off. And then I was anxious to start this battle a second time, because I thought they were going to do that a second time. Luckily they didn't, but still. They killed half of my units. And this army was perfect. Like a dragon, 2 of those big tree men. That's crazy. Gotta love it. We got an army with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monstrous units technically. Let's look at it. We've got, yeah, we just restarted. But we got the dragon. Dragon's good. We got 2 of the big tree men. And we've got our 3 lords and heroes. Well, 4 lords and heroes, because they're a 2-unit one. I want to see Godric and Felix. I can't wait to play Empire. I know they're 2 different heroes. Honestly, I'd love to see them as a 1-hero unit you could recruit permanently. I know. What am I thinking? The whole thing is that they move around, and that's their whole dealio, is that they're constantly on the move. But come on. You want to see Godric and Felix, with you consistently. It's what I want to see. I mean, it's probably not bad. I don't know. Let's keep doing what we're doing here. This is honestly a tough battle. We're having to harass these lords. We're moving up our blade singers. I mean, we only have technically 5 melee units. The rest are all ranged, and it's probably the smartest thing possible. Because the treemen, well, yeah, the big treemen count as like melee units, like they're defensive units, so that's fine. Then we have those like actual the treemen units to the right of the big. Uh, what are what are they called? It's moving too fast. It's like treemen and then tree something. But we have those. I don't know. Forms a solid front line, and then we have a bunch of archers to back it up. And we're about to get better archers because we lost some this battle. But at this point, we're just trying to give them unit losses with our treemen and then our like dragon and stuff. It's crazy. And our three, yeah, there we go. We lost 2 of our eagle riders. Oh no. That was a lot more than 2 eagle riders. Oh geez. Well, I guess we got it back though. So we're okay. We'll keep pushing our way through here. Norska is about to be ours. We've got him one more time. Like, he wants to fight us one more time. And then up here north of our settlement, that's going to be ours. This main stretch above, I want to say, what's that desert called? I want to say it's Araby. That doesn't sound right. One second. Sometimes it'll show text over the land being like, oh, this is the region of Doomint Mount. We've taken another tree settlement. We're trying to go war with this guy just to get him off the map. Because if we kill him, I'm almost certain that we won't have to deal with him. Because they have like 2 more settlements. We can get those in 3 turns. Hope he doesn't respawn. Or if he does, he can't recruit a full stack. I've fallen into bad content, but at least it's not like the Instagram content I watch. I was just watching Ark Survival Evolved. They've released a 2nd game. Now, I used to be obsessed with dinosaurs. Like, little kid. Like, I had a dinosaur book and name anything from an Ankylosaurus to fucking whatever the hell. You know, that was my shit. I'm like, oh, Dilophosaurus, oh, like Kaleodon, blah blah blah, like all these. I don't even think that's a dinosaur, but all these different ones. I was pretty crazy about it, and then Ark came out when I was like, I want to say, probably early teenager. Dude, I loved the absolute shit out of Ark. I played Ark so much, dude. It was crazy. I had an Ark Island that was not boosted. I didn't know boosting was a thing. And we got all the way to the snow. We had a metal base. You have to farm that all yourself if it's not boosted. Especially if you're playing like single player, local multiplayer like we were. Where you get dragged around if someone goes too far away. You get dragged following them. Oh, that was crazy. And then we played on a boosted server. It was like, because we had all the DLC. We played in the underground area. Played in a boosted server. And we got to the same stage we were at in like 5 minutes. And we're like, oh, we're never doing this again. But honestly, I don't think I'll ever be able to recapture that. Because it was literally months. Like, we lived on a raft, we explored around, we didn't use the internet, we lived up by the snow, and then we went all the way around the island the other way to avoid, because we thought there was stuff under the ice that would come kill us. Then we went all the way over to Carno Island, and we lived up over by there. It was pretty crazy. It was a wonderful experience. Like, oh shit.
This naive and foolish Glade Lord has allowed his mind to be poisoned by the Prince of Pleasure. The Dreaming Woods are a forbidden place of great malice and deception. And in his folly, our erstwhile brother has been twisted by the dark deeds within. There can be no further mercy. As I am born from Kurnos' spirit, so shall these dark servants be purged by it. Let them face the rage of the forest!
Last take was a bit shorter than intended, but yeah, no, I was just trying to talk about unique video game experiences. I'm pretty sure we've all had that, to be fair. Like, we've all had a moment where we're never going to reclaim that. Or, you can, though. Like, nostalgia, that's the beautiful thing about nostalgia. Especially how our society is, like, monetized nostalgia. I've gone back, I've played Halo 1 again on Heroic, and it feels the same. You just can't be doing that every couple months. You have to, like, wait. You have to, like, understand there's a couple years. What am I looking at? You have to understand there's a couple years. You have to take a break. And then you can do stuff. Then you can safely re-experience something. Like, I was a Destiny 1 player. So hard. Like, Destiny 1 defines, like, a big section of what gaming was for me. And there's, certain experiences that I can't re-experience because of this new games as a service bullshit. But there's some I can. And I'm thankful for that. And there's, Minecraft. You get to reclaim that once a year for 3 weeks. There's so many games like that. Oh, don't get me started on Minecraft. I cannot reasonably talk about Minecraft. It is... Whew. It upsets me. I get a little bit antsy talking about Minecraft. Because there's been some shit. I've talked about Minecraft before. Oh my gosh. I'm very opinionated about Minecraft. And, not in a bad way. I love the game. I dislike the mob vote. I think everyone does. It feels lazy. They're just saying, oh, it's too hard to implement across, like, 3 platforms, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it isn't. It isn't. That's your job. You have a whole year. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude. I know they have their own challenges, but it honestly does feel like those memes about Mojang just sleeping all year are real. But I know it isn't. I just wish they would hire some new blood. Like, I have all these ideas. I don't want to get hired by them, but I know there's other people who have the same ideas who could present them. I know we're going on a bender that's not the game at all, but we're wrapping up the same stuff, the same topics. So that's my bad. But yeah. So we're claiming the final trees. We're trying to get them up. Try to get all these trees to the level we want them at. And then we're just painting the world map, which is unusual for this faction, but hey, we're doing it. We've claimed a lot of it. Right now we're eliminating Norska, and we're eliminating the middle dwarves. We're about to have another cutscene, so I'll stop talking for that. But yeah, I'm sorry I ramble about, like, experiences in video games and stuff. That's my bad. It's just, it's so integral to me that I like talking about it.
Where's my dragon, cloven ones? Patience, Arahan. Behold, the horned shaman performs some dark rite with their obscene stones. I know not the intent of these servants of chaos, but it surely bodes ill.
More pointless busywork, Nestra. How typically tedious of you. Well, at least I get to slaughter a few beastmen.
I sense a far greater reward than indulging your childish bloodthirst, sister. Ethanhar is near, but bound and in shadow. If we can stop this fell ritual, perhaps our winged friend shall at last be revealed to us.
I thought I smelled something else too. In the trees. No, it's probably nothing. Let's go get our dragon back. For the forest!
But yeah, I kind of want to address this episode. I've been a bit rambly. I apologize. You know, it's just one of those episodes. I'm tired as hell. We're doing what we can. And it can just be really difficult sometimes. So it's like, my apologies. Not all of my episodes, especially these episodes, the sped up footage, I like to call them like my commentary nonsense. They are going to be different. They are going to be my personality always and pretty genuine. Not like a scripted nonsense video. So that's, that's just how things go. And it's my apologies if this wasn't up to your taste or whatever. But we're doing this final battle. I wanted to use these herd stones. These those are herd stones, as as points to define my lines. So north, south, east, and west. And then I would play off of that and go in each direction. It was pretty easy. It wasn't hard at all. Let's pause for what? Fucking 8 minutes? Jesus. But yeah, that's how things went. After this series, I've got Cetra. I cannot wait. That's going to be a really interesting series. I'm so happy to be able to do this. I'm probably going to outro now. Holy cow, bro is just stippity stomping. Look at him. I fucking love the tree men. They're so intimidating, dude. That shit's crazy. I just imagine being like a Bretonnian peasant and seeing that walk towards you. You're like, oh, okay, I'm dead. This is okay. And then you're crowned with like, what are they? What do they become? Like Grail Knights? It's crazy. Look at that. We're dealing mass damage to those guys. That's what I love about this Fey lady. And look at our fucking walking ballista. Oh my god, are we eating that lord alive? This is so unfortunate. He's dying. Okay. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. Hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. Positive affirmations as always. It means the world to me that you guys watch what I put out there, especially if it's subpar. My hobby and getting to indulge in it and getting to learn to be productive helps me in my day-to-day life. So you guys are a big facet of my life, and getting to do this is such a positive thing for me, and the fact that people watch it is such a bonus. I'll say it every time, and it will never be more true, or I'll never get the words right, but I'm trying my best here, and all I can really say is thank you guys. It's beyond meaningful to me, and thank you so much. It means